minute, straight off the app, straight up, no chase, digging in the race, running out of place, trying to maintain, got so much pain, trying to refrain from hanging around you lames. It's a blackout. What's that about? There's not a nigga in the game that's about the clout. See you pop up in here. I know y'all watching the game. We got one person in the building. What's going on? What's happening? Came on here for a little minute. Chop it up with y'all. Yeah. I've seen coming across a lot of reports. A lot of reports. You know, this war got motherfuckers like really. I don't know. It's kind of weird because it's weird in the sense of you have people that would normally coincide on a lot of issues, but this seems to literally be splitting. Like you really getting to see where people's true colors are at. You know, and like I told y'all before, I don't stand with Israel. And I don't stand with the Palestinian Arabs. Let me say that again. I do not stand with the Palestinian Arabs. Now, with that said, the loss of life is a loss of life of the innocent, and that's not good of any sorts. But you see, this is the thing about it. And this is why I have a problem with the whole standing with Israel. Because, yes, now what Hamas has done, that was Hamas. The Palestinians, the innocent Palestinians, don't deserve that.
It was like 7 o'clock.
You know, just like the innocent people of Israel didn't deserve that. Hamas is a terrorist group. Yo, what's cracking, Jesse? Red-handed, what's happening? But see, this is the thing. Israel is killing innocent Palestinians based off of what Hamas did. But the thing about it is, and this is the thing, they have openly said that they don't care if they're innocent or not. They're not worried about that. They're killing everybody. This is what the Israelis is doing. This is the Israel that a lot of y'all sitting here standing up for, talking about, oh, it's the holy. They are actively killing innocent people. That wasn't Palestine that killed them innocent people. That was Hamas, a terrorist group from a whole nother motherfucking country. But the Israelis is like, we don't care. We don't care. We killing everybody. But why are you killing innocent people when they had nothing to do with what Hamas is doing? And all this is doing, and I want to thank the president of Israel. I want to thank him and his military for doing this. This is a good thing. is a good thing in the long run, not the short run. And I'm going to tell you why. Because everything that we have been saying about Israel from before the war to after the war started is all coming to fruition. They're showing their true colors. They're showing their true colors. People who have nothing to do with the terrorist group are losing their lives. And that's not right. Like, you tell me you can't strategize around that? I mean, if you're a military and you train for this shit, you know how to maneuver around to where innocent people, and sometimes, you know, innocent people do end up being killed. That's just, you know, it's the casualties of war. But to blatantly do it and to blatantly say it, that's a whole nother scale. That's a whole nother scale, people. And that's why you've been seeing a lot more pro-Palestinian protests, rallies. I haven't seen one town in I just seen it yesterday. Where was it at? I forgot. It's some small town, and they have the Palestine flag hanging up. You know what I'm saying? You got the American flag, and then you got the Palestine flag.
Now she's all excited. Look at her.
You know, there's a reason for that. What up, people? Let's see. I'm going to see in and out doing it. Oh, okay. For sure, for sure. Tommy, what's up? Nothing, man. What's happening? Oh, quick turnaround.
Yeah. Her long walk is at like 8.
Oh. You know, and I know a lot of people want to stick up for Israel because y'all on the notion it's the Holy Land and you want to stick up for the Holy Land. But you can't have it both ways. You can't say, well, what one does is atrocious, and when the other side that you're sticking up for is doing the same thing that this terrorist group is doing, and not speaking out on that. It seems a bit hypocritical in my eyes. But this is what Israel been doing. This is what they've been doing. Whenever there's been war, whenever there's been peace, this is what they've been doing. This is what we've been talking about the nucleus, about the whole situation. It's stolen land. The people that are running Israel are not the original people of that land. And you see, old Sleepy Joe done found himself caught up in a situation to where he like pro-Israel, but now he like, well, you the leader of the free world, Biden. Why you just siding with one? Oh, because y'all going on a narrative. Y'all going on a narrative. You know, and like I told y'all before, ain't no way in the world I'm standing with a bunch of people that are terrorists themselves that have stolen the land from the original people, and then when the original people try to go back, you tell them that they can't stay there. You want to kick them out, but nobody don't want to talk about that though. Because they look like me, because they look like Jesse and many others, they get the short end of things. They still get treated differently. But why are you getting treated differently and y'all both believe in Israel? Y'all believe in Israel, but then you telling them, no, you can't even stay here. Well, that's kind of cold-hearted, because if I'm an Israelite and I decide to go back to what I believe is the Holy Land, and then I get there, and then somebody that don't even look like me tell me I can't come back to the place that I believe is my homeland. And it's kind of funny to even look at it and see that there's only a couple thousand black Hebrews that live on that land. And then you got to go and search for it. Because the Palestinians think that they got it back. Well, the Israelites, they got it just as bad. So what? We just not going to even say anything about that? What about all the people that are enslaved in the motherland? Is the United States going to do anything about that? I mean, they like to be in everybody else's business, right? Oh, it's okay as long as their color doesn't look like mine. Oh, okay. Now, anybody ever question why is Israel called the Holy Land, but the continent known as Africa is called the motherland? Well, what is the holy part? Oh, now we're going to go into, we're going to go there, people. What is the holy part? The holy part is the womb. The womb. Because that is the sacred place where we all come from. Before we see, smell the existence of what we known as life, we are in that womb that is holy. The Holy Land, the motherland, is one and the same, people. Israel is part of Africa. But they like to separate it. They like to separate it for narratives. It's one and the same, people. Because it's kind of funny how they would just use that part of the East, and then the rest of it, they just like, well, whatever, we can have some meetings. I'll catch you at the next G2 meeting. Or the G20 meeting, or whatever that shit is called. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'll catch you at the next World Leaders meeting. At the next UN meeting. All right. This is a problem, people. This is a problem. See, and what is happening, it's bringing people like myself back out to have to open up their eyes to the people. See, this is why I put that video. If y'all haven't seen the video that I uploaded earlier, man, make sure y'all go check that out. That's why I put it up. Because this is the thing. This is the thing. We have a preconceived notion of what we think it is based off of what we were taught. Have you guys ever heard of changing the names to fit the narrative? Have y'all heard that before? Changing the names to fit the narrative. Hey, can y'all make sure y'all hit that like for me, if y'all don't mind? Okay, for sure. Oh, I'm doing cool. Just getting back on my shit. Yo, what's going on? Barry. What's happening? What's that? Fake facts off Z Shard. Okay, so sorry, y'all. I would hold it up. I don't know if this thing will even hold on, because my thing is kind of. Let's see if that whole okay. So that way y'all can see me. Okay, so this is what they've done, and what I'm about to say is about to touch. It's about to touch some of y'all. It's about to rub y'all the wrong way. It's about to touch some of y'all. But this is what it is. The Bible, right? They changed the names of the stories to put in the Bible to fit the narrative. Now, what is the narrative? What is the narrative? The narrative is that this happened over here, while all this over here didn't actually happen. It never existed. Those names are not nowhere, no. To get control of the minds of the people, so that if you can get control of the minds of the people, now you got control of the masses. Now you can control the worldwide thinking of what you want the people to believe that it is. Because we have to remember, what's in that Bible, a lot of it is remixed to fit the narrative. And that's facts. That has been broken down by scholars, by pastors, reverends, bishops, fathers, you name it. That's why we always say you got to read between the lines to actually understand what is actually being said. The information in that Bible is long before, because we got to remember the Bible is only 2,000 years old. So, with that said, the current construction of the Bible is only 2,000 years old. The actual real Bible is a lot older than that. But you have to go further back than that before you can even get to the actual information that was presented in the Bible. You see, we got to remember, they want to talk about Egypt, but they don't necessarily want to put what it is about Egypt in the Bible. You see, this is the thing. The information in there, it came from the walls that used to be known as Kemet. Once again, y'all know as Egypt, right? And then when they invaded and conquered Egypt, from the Greeks to the Romans, so on and so forth, they took that information They took that information and then they put it in the Bible, and then they put the Bible out to make you think that, oh, we're supposed to praise Israel. But we also have to remember, if we're going by the book, Israel didn't become a nation until they came up out of Kemet. Facts. Now I know a lot of Israelites bring up, well, we were enslaved, and that's just what happens. There ain't one place on this earth that ain't dealt with those type of elements. But don't sit here and act like it was so bad that Jesus couldn't go and bring his people and take them back, because that's what happened, right? And then in the course of them even being there, this is what I have the problem with when Israelites say we're not from Africa. Even if you separate the two, right? Even if you separate the two, when they were in Kemet, they were mingling with the Egyptians. They were having babies with the Egyptians. So by default, even if you don't believe it, your genealogy will tell you something different. And you can't refute that. Right? So, they took the names and they changed the names into something else. So now people, over the course of years and thousands of years and generations, people start believing this and believing that what that is such. But this is why I always say, people, peel the layers back. Peel the layers back. You'll find the truth. Don't just stay at where that's at, because there's thousands of years of information prior to that. But they got us stuck on the notion that, all we need to do is read the Bible and we'll have all the information we need. That everything in the Bible is such. But then when you study Kemet, when you study Egypt, ancient Kemet, you will find the stories to be similar. And we know ancient Kemet predates anything that happened in that Bible. It predates it. So how can it be such? How can it be such? But hey, don't take my word for it. Go research it. Go look it up. Go study Asar. Right? Go study Heru. Go study Set. Really study ISIS. Study ISIS. Not just what they say in the Bible, really study ISIS. Really look at them stories and then correlate that to what you read in your Bible. And tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. This ain't me trying to change how people believe. Because even back then, people still believed in a certain way. All I'm doing is providing you with information that you may not have been privy to. It happens. I'm giving you information so you can be well informed, well around informed, and not just halfway. Because I grew up on the Bible outside of school books, the Bible was the other thing that I had to read. And I had to study it at a young age. 8, 9, 10 years old. Not because I wanted to, because I was forced to. But you know, even at a young age, you feel certain stuff. You feel certain stuff. But you don't know how to properly communicate that. Right? As I got older, I started to realize, like, hold on, something still ain't right. I have to remove myself. See, I had to remove myself from the church. I had to remove myself from the actual religion itself. But I still kept the mindset of Jesus because I took the physicality out of it and I put it more into the spirituality, which ultimately led to me learning about what Egypt really is. Because I always grew up thinking Egypt was separate from Africa or separate from the motherland because that's how they presented it. Until I got old enough and started to really research on my own and listening and learning from other scholars that, wait, hold on. Egypt is Africa. Israel is Africa. But you see, they separated to fit the narrative. Let me see. Look at some of these comments. Woo. Got the chat. Chat lit. Yeah. We ain't about that. We ain't about that. Yeah, this motherfucker do be squeaky. Yep. Irony was happening. Oh. Hey, Chaz, I'm gonna do a whole live. I'm gonna do a whole live on Cleopatra. I'm gonna do a whole live on Cleopatra. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one on her, and on that same live, I'm gonna do one on Nefertiti too. Because there's misconceptions on both of them. Oh yeah, I know about that book. Yep. Oh, you half Egyptian? Okay, for sure, for sure. Yep, all that. All that. All that. Okay. Yo, your name is hella funny, baby. Can I get a snack? See, I read the Bible 35 times in the whole. Oh, I believe it. So, do you believe the earth is flat? No, I don't believe the earth is flat. And nor do I believe it's round either. Marvelous Eyes Brows says otherwise. Maybe the dinosaurs had a Bible and they had their second coming. Yeah, had their second coming when it was an asteroid. I'm gonna do a live on dinosaurs too. That's another topic that doesn't get spoken about a lot. But I'm definitely gonna do a live on that one too. Earth isn't flat. What's wrong with you? Horrible tattoos and advice. Babe, I thought Marvelous was the truth. Word is born, B. Marvelous is a smart. Okay. If you actually read all the religion books, they are pretty much similar. Yeah, facts. Facts. Gotta go. Parts of the Middle East are also Asia. Hey, irony. Yeah, hey. It's all connected. King Tut is my uncle. Buried up in here. There's no such thing place in the Middle East where it's. I thought his word was, let's see, Chad is motherfucking this. Yeah, for real. Yeah. I appreciate all y'all coming up in here. Yeah, the only problem the Middle East is just a label that they put on there to separate everything from the motherland. But we also have to remember too that the map that they show, that's not the real map. That's not the real map. Barry is out with the ladies tonight. Oh, 2010, okay. Do you believe everything was connected? Yeah, at one point. At one point, yeah. Oh, hey, what's going on, Forging? Hey, Forging. Hey, I read your comment. Hey, you was hitting on everything. See, when you made that comment, that's why I made that video. That's why I made that video. J Militant, you ever heard of the rap artist Planet Asia? The rap artist? Nah, I haven't. Yeah. Let me give me some of this good water right here. Y'all appreciate everybody up in here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody being respectful. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Let's be a let's be that let's show YouTube, let's show other channels how we can all come together. Even if we disagree, we can all come together and respectfully have deep conversations. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I'm this is what I'm on. This is what I'm on from here on out. Awesomeness Sports, what's going on? They should just rename the Middle East Oillandia. You know what? Shoot, you never know. In the next 20, 30 years, and like I said, anybody that disagree with me, hey, all you have to do is just go research it yourself. You know? Check him out. He from Fresno. He more hip hop. If I had a wrench, I'd drop the. I thought you had a link, Irony. Hold on. I think I can do it from right here. Yep. Yeah, I thought you had a wrench already. Boom. Okay. You good now? Hold on, man. I saw your clip, and yeah, nah, you hit the nail on the head for real, for real. Yes, I heard Planet Asia on his own. You see the protest on the baby? Yeah, I did. Was they really throwing? Was they really throwing their keys into the water? I'm like, that's some crazy shit. I don't know who you is, and you ain't been around long enough. Timo DeVille, what's going on? What's happening? New sir. Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, see, this is cops coming, run my. Oh, you heard that in the background? They ain't coming from me. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Nah, we ain't passing out riches tonight. I just thought that I already had one already. So, but yeah, but yeah, that was crazy. I seen it. As a matter of fact, I was going to go look at the Channel 2 news clip, and because they have it titled, they was throwing their keys into the bay. I'm like, why in the hell would they throw their keys into the? So you mean what the? Hell no. I see where they had it blocked off too. Like that shit was crazy. But look, y'all. This is what you get when you allow everybody else to come up in here. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens. Yo, hey, irony, I just thought about it. I sure hope they didn't have no side shows playing for tonight. Cause that's dead. Cause you know how the Bay Bridge tends to get shut down for the side shows. You already know. We back rolling. You seen that Palestinian protest in London? And somebody, I guess there was a supporter that brought a gay flag to the protest, and then they all turned on that dude and ripped his gay flag. First of all, why the hell would you bring that flag into something that ain't got nothing to do with that? Like, you asking for trouble. The tensions is high. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do it like that? See, oh my God, that shit's fucking ridiculous. Can you see why? Yes, I can. Man, you don't want to be around San Fran right now. Right about that. Man, for real. We got the Warriors playing, but I don't know if at home. But why they shut the bridge down was it Trumpers? The Dubs are going to be at home until next week. Sometime next week, they go back on the road. Do a video doing it. I don't know about a video, but you might see me do it one day. Yo, gangers, what's happening? Corrupt, what's up? What's happening? Muslims not a fan of the gays. Man, that was dumb as hell. You know? Where did Fortune go? Oh. It's San Fran, brother. They got them colored flags, and that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay there, but where they was at during I went and did that there. Big facts. Yeah, my sister is gay, and I fight for my sister's rights. Now I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know? You fight for what you believe in. But going into that protest in London, yeah, it probably wasn't a good idea to do that. Wasn't a good idea to do that. You know. because I tell you what, and this is where respecting other people's shit comes into play. If you have a gay protest, right? A LGBTQ protest, right? I don't think they would appreciate somebody coming in with a whole nother flag to talk about they shit, to try to intertwine with what they got going on. They're not going to appreciate that. They're not going to like that. You know? Just like if there was a RBG protest going on. They wouldn't like somebody to come in there with an Israeli flag trying to protest and intertwine their shit with what's going on. So it's just about respecting other people's shit. You know? You believe what you believe, you stand on what you stand on. Okay, cool, do that. But don't disrupt what other people got going on just to try to get your message across. No. There's a time and place for everything, and that was not the time or the place for that. So, you know what I'm saying? Just respect other people's shit. You know? And if you don't like it, just don't show up. Don't go. There's a whole lot of shit I don't like. That don't mean I'm going. There's a whole lot of people in this country I don't like. But I'm not finna go out my way to disrupt what they got going on. Now they come over and disrupt what I got going on. Yeah, we're gonna have a problem. But I'm not finna go do that. Because what point am I proving by going to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense on any account. Let's see. And my black and white and yellow brothers. For sure. You see AEW lately, what do you think? That dude, man, I don't know. At first I thought it was Adam Cole, but now there's like rumblings that CM Punk might be going. Like, I don't know. Shoot. They got me good on this one, on that one. Fight for your right to party. Yeah, that's true. My bad. I thought this protest was in San Francisco. Oh, yeah, nah. Have you seen my picture? Please respect it, cuz. Oh, hold on. I can't. Oh, nah, you good. Tennessee Kid, what's happening? Yeah, for sure. Hey, what's going on? But yeah, you know, and that's what I'd be saying about, like, because I know a lot of people don't agree or don't like what I talk about, but then they feel the need to want to come into my lives and try to disrupt my lives. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't like what I say and start saying some ridiculous shit, and like, come on now. You know, I'm not that type of person. You know, as a matter of fact, you know, I'm so focused on what I'm doing. All that other shit that was going on previous, I'm not worried about none of that shit no more. Whatever's going on with Doug, I could care less. I'm not in that no more. I'm not in that no more. That ain't got shit to do with me no more. You know? Because I have a bigger purpose. You know, I'd rather do something more constructive. You know, all the extra. Now I don't mind a little drama. Little drama is cool. I mean that shit gets tiring, and then it doesn't like. What actually do you get out of it besides a headache? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm wasting time arguing with people, and this is like, like for what? For what? So that's why I made the decision to make the change on my channel and do things a lot more constructive and really get back to this information and put this information out, you know what I'm saying, so people can be informed on what's going on. Because they're not going to tell you on TV. They're not going to tell you on TV. They might give you maybe for a week of news coverage, you might get maybe 20 to 30 minutes of some real information watching the news on TV. And then everything else is propaganda after that. You know, they're going to feed everybody a bunch of this and that, and then, you know, have people going in a certain way. But that's why it's important to have different channels, you know, different outlets that can provide information that is correct information, so people ain't out here going crazy like they was during the whole lockdown. Oh, you got to take this jab. You got look. Ever since that thing came out, they got a jab for everything now. They got a jab for everything. You know what I'm saying? They literally want you to take a jab for everything. But that's the type of shit that they do. And then it creates a bigger division than what's already going on. Sorry, I'm missing these comments. Yo, is that Lonnie I see in the building? What's happening? Can't call them the dubs when all they take it is. Yo, hey, hold up. Lonnie, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's facts. Tennessee about to start, right? If you don't like what somebody is saying on their lives, then just leave. Yeah, that's all. I'm woke off the charts. Uh-oh. Mm-mm.
Man, I appreciate that, Tommy. uh yeah, just created an account. See what, yeah. So I feel like at times we're all a bunch of lab rats for man. That's exactly how I be. That man, facts, big facts. Yo, you have a good night, Barry Hood. I don't know about that. Yo, we got the Prince in the building. Yo, what's going on? Yo, hey, wait, hold on for a second. Sidebar, sidebar. Yo, hey, why they just have? Why did they have Hangman just go at? Why did they have? Man, I can't even get this shit out. Man, why did they have Hangman go at bruh like that? Why did they have him? Why did they have Hangman go at bruh like that? Like that, and they gonna go at Prince Nana? Like, come, like, really? Like, that shit crazy. But I did like the intensity though. Like, that match is gonna be very, very violent, and I'm all for it. I hope he beats the shit out of Hangman. I hate Hangman. Fuck him. Yeah. Like, that shit was fucked up. Like, he gonna talk about his family, gonna talk about his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Like, I understand the man went up in your house. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoa. This shit gonna be, hey, you know what? I have a feeling that it's going to be between that match, the Jericho, the Golden Jets versus Bucks, the main event, and yeah, I'll probably say those three matches are going to be up for match of the night. No, it's going to be violent. You got to watch some AEW, Lonnie. Because that shit that they had last night, that shit was crazy as hell. That shit was crazy as hell. Yo, hey, Paul White, Big Show. Let it go, man. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. You had such a hard time moving, you could barely walk. Just let it go. Shoot, you first came in as quote unquote Andre's son. Now you walking around like Andre. Game for real, but what you need? Oh yeah. Oh, you a long time? Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah, I be talking a little wrestling over here too. I also do the live streams. See, Hangman Page reminds me of a Dollar Tree version of Steve Austin. Yeah. You ever watch the movie The Wrestler? Oh, hell yeah. That movie was hella dope. That movie was hella dope. The Wrestler, yo, if y'all ain't watched The Wrestler, go watch that shit. That shit was heavy. That shit was heavy. That, you know what I'm saying? If you really want to get the insight of what a professional wrestler goes through, that shit was heavy. Yo, as a matter of fact, the anniversary of Eddie's passing was on Monday. Rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. Nah, it's not ECW. But they got elements of it though. What other chances we see CM Punk appear at Survivor? Woo! A lot of you stupid. I say about
Everything starts off like when I was on the league. It started off with
about
periods of time,
50, maybe.
certain times that I did.
I say between 50 and 70%. Between 50 and 70%. CCW. Oh shit. Yo, Timo. Yo, CZW is the craziest shit. Oh man. Oh Lord, hey, yo. Yo, hey, what's that dude's name? He actually did a match on AEW. It was a whole controversy because he pulled out a pizza cutter, and then they showed a Domino's commercial during the picture-in-picture. Oh shit! I know his last name is Cage. Eddie Guerrero is and always be my boy. Him and Rey Mysterio. Yeah. Yeah, Eddie, man. Some of Eddie's best work. I mean, I enjoy Eddie in. Oh, let me get this one. I enjoy Eddie in ECW. I appreciated Eddie in WCW, but his best work was when he got to WWE. That was his best work. Especially when him and Chavo were a tag team and they was doing the whole lying, cheating, and stealing gimmick. We lie, we cheat, we steal. We lie, we cheat, we steal. All of the luchadors from way back when changed the game. Straight up, big facts. Sound like someone in the background, J Militant. Oh yeah, that's just the kids outside playing. You seem like a cat who became a homemade WWE ring in the backyard. Hey, I used to backyard wrestle. Late 90s, between 98 and 99. WCW used to have some stupid match stipulations. Yo! Dying years like pink slip on a pole. Yo! Hey! That... Now, if you was watching WCW in 2000, do y'all remember they took Buff Bagwell's mama, Judy Bagwell? And it was a Judy Bagwell on a forklift match or whatever this shit was called. And she was literally standing on a forklift. Oh.
My baby mama be hella mad. Cause she be on it.
I did some backyard wrestling around 96, 97. Good. Yeah. Backyard wrestling, you might know my nephew, brother. He goes by Manic. Oh, I've heard of that name. Yeah. That name sounds very, very familiar. Saber was my first meal. Yo, Lonnie, I think Sable was a whole lot of people's first meal. But before her, I think when Sonny was around, shit, Sonny had a whole lot of motherfucking guys over there just like shit. Like, who this little bitch right here? Who this little bit right here? and she was getting served in the WWF locker room. Shawn Michaels was hitting that shit. He said, "Fuck Chris Candido." Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Let's see. And what the hell is a Yucca pod? It was between Hogan and Ric Flair for the 50s. Oh, yeah. I don't know. The WC. I mean, WCW just, I don't know. I mean, they had some dumbass matches, but they had some good matches though. They did put on some great matches. But now when you talk about WCW, you got to go back prior to you got to go back to when WCW was just the Saturday show name or the weekend show name, because they had the Saturday show and they had they call it the Saturday edition, and then they had the Sunday edition of World Championship Wrestling when it was under the NWA as Jim Crockett Promotions. One in that Sable Playboy got off the bus trying to get the letter where I got in trouble at school before. Anyone see it? Yo, Coffee, what's going on? ECW, when they hit the scene, the Rob Van Dam, Sabu. Oh, yeah. Yo. ECW. Look, okay, so when we talk about ECW, right, and we talk about what ECW has done, we cannot mention ECW and not bring up Shane Douglas. Shane Douglas was a integral part of what ECW turned into. He took the NWA World Heavyweight Championship belt, threw that down after winning a tournament to crown a new NWA champion, and then took the ECW, the Eastern Championship heavyweight title, and proclaimed that to be the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. If y'all haven't seen it, go check it out. A great moment. A great moment in wrestling history. And the reason why they was having the tournament to crown a new NWA champion, so this is where politics get caught up in. So this, some of y'all might know about this, others may not know about this. So when Crockett sold his promotion to Ted Turner in 1988, it was the summer of 1988. They were still under the NWA. They were the NWA because all the territories had basically got bought out by Vince, and whatever was left, they went to the NWA. Okay, so they were still under the NWA name. So what happened was, once Ted Turner bought it, he turned Jim Crockett Promotions into WCW, but it was still under the NWA name, right? Well, it's still under the umbrella of the NWA. So that's why in like 89 and 90 and even parts of 91, you heard them say World Championship Wrestling, but you would hear NWA World Heavyweight title, NWA US title, NWA, well, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. And then Flair didn't resign with WCW because Jim Herd, if y'all know who Jim Herd is, then I don't need to say anything. And for those that don't know about Jim Herd, I'm just give you one example. Ding 1 and Ding 2, the Ding Dongs. Okay, so when Flair didn't resign in the summer of 91, because it was supposed to have been Flair against Luger at the Great American Bash 1991 on July 7th. And Flair did not resign. Negotiations fell through like a week before the show. So that's when they went and put Barry Windham in because he was the number 2 ranked. And so once that happened, then at the Bash, they crowned a new WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Right? So that's when you seen the new WCW belt. And when was that? That was, so in 92, WCW held a tournament. Wait, hold on. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, I'm back up. So in 92, they held a tournament in the summer 92 to crown new NWA tag team champions. And then they did the whole unified thing. And then in and then later on that year, Japan held the tournament to crown a new NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Because by that time, Flair had sent the belt back. So, because I think might have been some cash involved or something, whatever. But they was able to get the belt back. In 93, the Great Muta, who beat, maybe y'all could put it in the chat if y'all know. The Great Muta had beat dude, and he ended up coming to the United States and defending it, and he wrestled Barry Windham in 93 at Super Brawl. Barry Windham wins the belt. By this time, Flair had just left the WWF and came back to WCW. He wasn't wrestling at first, but then he started to wrestle because we already knew he was going to wrestle. He was doing some weird-ass talk show called Flair for the Gold. It was kind of weird. But then Flair ends up beating Windham, ends up getting the big gold belt back. So going into Wrestling Rick Rude 2 months later, WCW had finally broke away from the NWA completely. So therefore, that's why you seen it go from the NWA title to the world title to the WCW International World Heavyweight Championship. Until they finally just unified both belts and just went ahead with the big gold belt. Let me see these comments. See. I ain't saying nothing about that. Shane Douglas, you're right, but I will always have love for the old NWA love. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a big NWA fan. Wasn't Paul Heyman in WCW and was the Undertaker's manager before? Yep, he went by, well, he basically went by his real name, but he just changed up his last name from Calloway to Callis. So it was Mean Mark Callis. And that was when Paul Heyman was Paul Lee Dangerously. I just heard an interview Douglas did with Steve Austin where he was talking about how he got hooked on heroin real bad. Whoa! I gotta check that one out. Georgia Championship Wrestling on TBS. I grew up on that shit with Gordon. Oh, Georgia Championship Wrestling? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you had Georgia Championship Wrestling, and you also had Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. And Mid-Atlantic was, that was the original Jim Crockett Promotions. Douglas said he got, yeah, that heroin will get you. I don't care what anyone say. The Wing Eagle, oh yeah, that belt is so dope. The NWO is timeless. You see that Wrestling Dog on Netflix? No, I gotta check that out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna watch that tonight. Because somebody else had brought that up and I was meaning to watch that. But I used to watch WWF every Saturday. Yep. Let me guess, irony. Saturday morning on Channel 2. And Soul Train either came on before or after. Depending on the week. Ric Flair would defend that belt everywhere. I like that. Yeah, he would. Man, oh man, I miss them days. The Cow Palace was, man, great times. Yeah, I either didn't have time or lost interest, but the NWA days were dope. Too sweet. Mid-South Wrestling for it. Oh yeah, woo, World Class, yeah. Yeah, the CWA. I just watched this YouTube video on Vince McMahon workout routine. Damn, it's crazy. He has, man, that boy jacked, ain't he? Irony, man, this generation got shit lucky. We have to read about. Man, yo, for real, we had to order dirt sheets and all that shit. So I love getting lost on YouTube. It has it all. Wrestling for days, huh? Man, for real. Yo, if I'm now on YouTube, I'm on Peacock. As a matter of fact, Pluto has a lot of TNA Impact stuff on there. As a matter of fact, Tubi got some wrestling on there too. As a matter of fact, I'm in the wrestling champ when I'm on the show. Millie, you remember doing? Hell yeah, Ron Simmons and Butch Reed. Yup. With Teddy Long as their manager, and prior to that, Woman, Nancy, rest in peace, was her manager. The Great Mutai was a bad motherfucker. The Great Kabuki, yeah. Paul Heyman give the man some credit. Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. You watch the Dark Side of the Ring. Yo, I'm waiting for the new season. They got the new season coming here soon. I just caught the trailer on it. We didn't get a lot of them Eastern Wrestling Federations though, other than AWA. Oh yeah, the AWA on ESPN. Man, I missed the AWA. I ain't gonna lie. Big Gold, my favorite. Oh, you like the Big Gold belt? Yeah, they showed Jake the Snake smoking crack. Oh, woo! Yeah, that was crazy when they showed that shit. Like I ain't gotta look. Man, that shows hella deep. Damn, what the fuck is they cooking, dog? That shit stink like a motherfucker. Laughing my ass off. Yup. Morning, WWF thing. So, yup. Exactly. The good old cow pals. See my first wrestling match and first metal concert. Yep, Metallica, straight out the city. Do you remember WWE? Yeah, oh man. I used to get those all the time as a kid. Yep, January, they go back to TNA. Yo, and they got some things cooking too. As a matter of fact, that's Seduction Dog. Hey, J Militant talking about wrestling right now, but he started off with Palestine. Yeah. Oh well, we got a lot more to cover on that. We got a lot more to cover on that for sure. The Junkyard Dog, yeah, whoo! I make the symbols for I can make you a wrestling belt. Oh, I heard that. Paul Heyman, oh cool, yeah. My company just left, so turn on YouTube and saw he was like, Midwest RV, what's going on? Man, they showed Jimmy Fly. Yo! Ain't that a crazy story?
That shit was a legend.
Remember the wrestling, WWF? Yo, hey, shout out to CM Punk for trying to bring back the wrestling ice cream bars. Impact Wrestling been happening quietly. Yeah, they got something up their sleeve. Because Impact Wrestling's been putting on some of the best wrestling for the last 3-4 years. Like even during the whole lockdown, yeah, it was crazy watching wrestling when there was no fans around. But just watching the wrestling for what it is, yo, so what I did and what helped me watch that, because I know a lot of people had a hard time watching wrestling without a crowd. So what I did was I just put it in my mind and just envisioned them as if, because they was in the performance center and then wherever the other wrestling company was at, I just envisioned them just working on their training during a live broadcast. That's how I was able just to watch it, just put my mind there. That Jimmy Snuka shit is so fucking crazy. Like, dude, did he really kill his wife? How many of y'all think that Jimmy Snuka knocked his wife off? Hey, cuz Jesse said you'll be down here next week. That's tight. Yeah. Yep, that's the plan. They have, man. Impact has been putting up the shit. Yeah. Yeah, because they have so many, man, they have names, and the names that should have been getting a shot years ago, they're giving them a shot now. I like the fact that Scott D'Amore is running the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. I like wrestling. Well, I like watching wrestling shit, which That's right. They had UFC with no crowd. Yeah. Yeah, so I just like had to put my mind there. Yeah, I think Jimmy did that. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, because the more I keep reading on the story and keep seeing these documentaries on the story, I'm like, damn. You know, like I'm not gonna doubt it. I'm not gonna doubt it stage.
Either way,
Yeah, we usually watch SmackDown on Fridays at my crib.
once I get it, I'm gonna want to play it, obviously, and then find all in the game.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, y'all heard that NXT is going to the CW, and then I heard that the NWA was supposed to be going to the CW too. So I don't know how they gonna work out. Something's, that's interesting. But wrestling is hitting another boom. We're just waiting for that next gear to kick in for it to be that boom. Vince McMahon needs to go away. Just hate that they gobbled up talent. And like, oh man. Well, you see, Vince McMahon has no say-so no more. Vince McMahon has no say-so no more. He decided he wanted to go into business with Endeavor, who owns the UFC. Okay. Shoot, Endeavor's been taking away staff and everything and replacing them with their own staff. Triple H is running the shit now as far as creative goes. You know what I'm saying? And Vince is just the chairman. He has no say-so whatsoever. None. And then the fact, and this is why I'm glad that AEW exists. Because they was able to get a lot of those talent to come on in, but they kind of hitting the skid where, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? You got to pick it up. And what they did with what they did with CM Punk was fucked up. Was really fucked up. But I keep reading these reports. I don't know if he's going to WWE. I don't know if he's going back. And I don't know if they secretly made a deal and he really is the guy under the devil's mask. Because that would be the coldest storyline. I'm telling you, look, if you want to know what would make AEW hit a million mark every single week, let CM Punk be in that devil mask. Let CM Punk be in that devil mask. And let one of them disciples be Jungle Boy. Woo! I just made Tony Khan a whole lot of money. Man, that shit hit me a whole nother way. We did. I've been too sick for the Black House Adventures. That's why you gotta travel to the dollhouse. So that's the feeling. All right, man, it's all good. That's what we do. We traveling people. You think we had some brain trauma mixed with man. That's a bad combo right there. Yeah, he would feel his whole thing. Man. Yeah, well, they got him on the WWE thing. So like if you have Peacock and you go to the WWE portion, they got him on there. I like AEW bringing in that Japan talent for that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, Kota Ibushi just signed too. So things about to get very interesting. But hey, y'all, my phone is about to die, so I'm about to get up off of here. I want to thank all y'all for coming through. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, for having the conversation with me on a serious topic. We got a lot more to cover on this. And it was great having a wrestling conversation with y'all on top of that. So I will be back. Don't know when, but I will definitely be back Saturdays. Me and Sav, You already know what it is. I still have the live to do with my homeboy. We might do it. I'm gonna see what he's doing. I'm gonna try to squeeze it in tomorrow. But no matter what, I'm gonna bring it to y'all. We're gonna have a good time as usual, and we're gonna make it happen. And yo, Ronnie, what's going on? You came in right when I'm ending it. So, but you can always rewind it back. So with that said, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Be safe, stay safe, and kiss and hug the ones you love. Hold them tight, because tomorrow is not promised. And with that said, we're going to stay cracking. We're going to keep it militant. And I'm about this bitch. Peace.